moving.
Got it.
So tell me about this Call of Duty Alpha, Liam. How long have you been playing it?
Tell the world, Liam. Tell the entire world.
I'm not exactly sure how long I played it. It felt like I played it for a while, but each match is very short, so it's probably a lot shorter than I expected.
Okay.
So probably like 2-3 hours at most.
That's the voice of Liam McKelvey. My name's Mike Williams. Jake's here as well.
Yeah,
why not?
Just
yeah,
chilling.
just in the back. How you doing, guys? You alright? Yeah. Great to be here.
All good. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is of course not confusingly a new game.
It's not Call of Duty 4.
No, it's Call of
Call
Duty
of
Modern
Duty
Warfare.
9?
I don't know, mate. It's
Probably more than
That's
that.
what they've
It's
stopped.
double digits at least.
This is exactly why they've just called it Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
yeah. I reckon they should call the Matrix film The Matrix. Just 'cause why the fuck not?
They're probably
If you
going
could-
to.
I'm still
Yeah.
hoping for rebooted.
So
That that's feasible. The Matrix
the-
rebooted. I can see it.
It's about computers, reboot a computer.
Yeah.
It's a reboot of a franchise.
It makes
What,
too much. It
sense.
makes too much
The
sense.
Matrix fresh
Wachowskis, give me a
install.
call. I'll
Yeah.
write the script with
So this
you.
is an excellent start to the video about Call of Duty. Liam's been playing the 2v2 mode, which is exclusively on PlayStation 4, right?
Well, the alpha is anyway.
The alpha, of course, yeah. But so that means 4 players in a pretty small arena.
Yeah. It's called Gunfight.
Yeah, because it's a fight involving guns,
Yeah.
which is very
at
different
least
to
you
the
know
rest
what
of
you're
Call of
getting. At
Duty.
least you know what you're getting.
Yeah. You may ask, is the rest of Call of Duty not just a fight with guns? Well, the answer is yes, but this is
The
one is
campaign's
different.
actually a 2.5-hour walking simulator.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
very good.
It's not really.
set in Modern Warfare.
I mean, it'd be
Gunfight
good.
is this flipping. Yeah, it's not like they can't call it team deathmatch because 2 people isn't a team; it's a couple. So it's like couple fight sounds a little bit like a Jason Bateman comedy that hasn't come out yet. So I can see Gunfight working. Yeah, if I was in a team, I'd much rather be with Liam than Jason Bateman, right?
Yeah.
And if I was on a team with Liam, what can I expect on Gunfight? Like, what is it? Because from what I've seen, every map seems to look like, in like proper COD 4,
Yeah.
there's that like bit where you just run through like a little obstacle course made out of MDF wood.
Right at the beginning, yeah.
Every map looks like that to some kind of
Kind
degree.
of, yeah.
There's a lot of crates and stuff, isn't it? And a lot
There is
of
a
shipping
lot of shipping
containers.
containers, a lot of cardboard, well not cardboard, like MDF sheet wood,
Yeah.
a lot of like targets in the way and
Yeah.
barrels and
Looks like they've had to strip down the budget sort of thing of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense for the game mode though, because it is 2v2, the maps are quite small.
Yeah.
They do fall into that thingy of the typical like 3-lane COD map, which annoys quite a lot of people. And I think there was 4 maps in this alpha, but they were quite indistinguishable to be fair.
Yeah.
One of them was MDF sheetwood, one of them was shipping containers, one of them was
A bit of both.
one of them was a bit of both, yeah. And the last one, I don't even think I got to play around on the last map. Not that I can remember anyway, because I think there was they had a map that for some reason is exclusive to the alpha. So maybe it's just like
What?
a map they use to test
I see.
the
So
mechanics.
So the map's not going to be in the game?
I'm not sure. I might be misremembering that. But
Okay.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Now,
So exclusive, it's not even in the fucking
well,
game.
I think one thing that kind of before we get into it, because I wanted to play this. The reason I didn't is because I just got back from being away, and I thought, oh okay, I'll jump on with Liam and play a little bit of 2v2 gunfight on the 4 maps. But unfortunately for me and my slow internet connection, they wanted 32 gig out of me.
Yeah, massive. Yeah.
It was a
32
massive
gigabytes.
download,
But
yeah.
I think that's quite. I reckon that's pretty normal considering where it is in development, because when they like optimize and reduce file size once the game's very
I
much
suppose
complete.
so, and you still have to download this, like the game engine, I guess. And
Yeah,
assets will be
the
small.
skeleton of the game's got to come in. Hasn't
Still though, and I know it's something that a lot of people listening to this would probably be laughing at because, quite rightly, you're paying out the arse for renting the city. But for someone that lives where we live, like 32 gig is a big ask for a weekend only
Yeah.
beta. I can't play a game with Mike if it's more than 10 gig because by the time he gets home from work, you download it,
Yeah.
it's bedtime.
2 weeks later, innit?
Exactly. So yeah, like I couldn't justify. Well, not that I couldn't justify it, but it's just like I would have had to stay up till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
just to hop on. So
Yeah.
Liam, you've actually been playing it for quite a little bit from what I've seen. Like,
A fair amount, I'd say.
and how fun is it?
The game mode, personally, I don't think it's my sort of game mode. I'm more of the traditional team deathmatch or
Yeah.
the big 64-player Battlefield type conquest mode.
The more people you can shoot in the face, the better, isn't
That's more my sort of like level for first-person shooters.
There's
But
only 2 people in this case.
it is
which
only 2v2. It gave me a bit of a Rainbow Six Siege vibe, if I'm a bit honest, because like in this COD you can like lean round corners. It seems to be a bit, I don't know if it's slower or quicker than previous COD games, to be honest.
I mean, in literal movement and stuff, or
Yeah, because like the animations are very weighty. Like
Yeah.
it's actually really good. The animation, like the reloading animation, like the recoil when you shoot a Desert Eagle, it looks like it's got proper kick to it.
This is the first thing I said when the trailer came out and they revealed that it was a lot more, tactical was the word they kept using,
Yeah.
and I felt like immediately they were going after. There's so many people playing Rainbow Six Siege still. How many years since it came out? So they're clearly going for that, and that's it's interesting that is actually what's panning out.
I know exactly what you mean, because at first people would be like, "What do you mean? How can you not tell something slower or faster?"
Yeah.
I guess it's like it's quicker and faster to die and kill.
That's
because
exactly
there's only
it,
two of you. But because of that means that you'd slow down the meta.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be skulking around to not get shot, right?
Oh yeah, you like if you rush in, there's a good chance you'll just get annihilated straight away because the maps are small. You can make contact with the other players like super quickly. But then because it feels like everyone's a bit more fragile in this one, so like, it takes less to take them down. Yeah, time to kill feels a bit lower. It seems to be a bit more accurate. Like so, if you shoot them in the leg, they'll take a bit less damage, but if you shoot them in the head, it's like instant, headshot kill and all that. The one thing I am very confident about is the shooting in this one is like spot on. It's very good. I think it's a combination of, like I said, the animation, the sound design of the guns is like really good. It really feels like a tool of destruction.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like the sound, yeah, like it's got this response when you fire the guns is really good, and the feedback on the the vibration on the controller. It's like it feels like proper meaty shooting.
COD's always had like a lot of treble, a bit of a snap.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's exactly it.
So that's interesting because Battlefield is obviously the one that, if you think of good sound design when it comes to guns,
anything dice, very, very
but
good, aren't they?
like you can be shooting an assault rifle outside and then take 2 steps and go in a building and shoot the same assault rifle and sound completely different, and it sounds like
they've
it makes
got that
sense.
in spades in this one.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
Like when you fire a Desert Eagle, it's like a proper hand cannon.
How does playing this make you feel about the rest of the game then?
It's got me confident, to be fair. Like, all COD is literally mostly about the shooting and the set pieces.
Yeah.
Obviously, we haven't really seen much of the set pieces yet. They haven't really shown off any campaign type stuff. But if this is like the foundation for the entire game, for the single player and the multiplayer, they've got a good base to work off of.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably got a good chance of being the most interesting Call of Duty in years.
I mean,
reckon.
it says a lot that you're positive because you're not too fussed on the actual game mode itself, but you're still sort of seeing past that and thinking that,
I definitely want to try, because they've got an open beta coming in September.
Okay.
And this has pretty much solidified the fact that I will give that beta a go for sure.
Yeah.
And hopefully they put some more modes in it, like Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, whatever else they want to put in.
That's it, because like, well, first of all, like the beat is going to be like 70 gig probably, but also like, I think the maps for this look shit. Not even like
they're not the best maps.
Not even like just okay. They do look shit. But I've heard like they're doing a big fat mode for it, like lots of players, and of course they're going to be using. Well, I'm assuming. I say of course, but I don't know. But like locations from the single player should surely be in multiplayer maps, like every shooting game ever. So it can't all just be like a tour through different MDF shooting ranges.
They look like player-made maps, don't they? Like in the worst possible way. Like they look like
absolutely
level editor stuff.
You can sort of tell that these maps in this alpha are literally for this gunfight game mode. I can't imagine they'd work well in any other mode.
So that's what I mean. Like that's for me. Like when I was watching it, like I haven't played it, but watching it, everything looks interesting. Even the game mode looks interesting. But if the maps can smash it, then that'd be cool. But yeah, nice one.
So that's the Call of Duty alpha that Liam's been playing. I mean, if you've been playing it, let us know what you thought down in the comments. I'm sure we'll have more for you when the beta rolls around in September, like Liam just mentioned, because he wants to play it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you very soon.